Hi everyone, welcome to EduTap and welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to discuss another lecture under ARD Simplified series, and the topic that we are going to discuss in this lecture is irrigation projects and terminologies. So we'll understand here what is irrigation projects, different types of irrigation projects, and few important terminologies which are related to this topic, right? Now, this topic is again important for your examination because questions have been asked from here, and we'll solve few questions at the end, right? So first, let's just understand first what is irrigation project, right? So what is irrigation project, students? It is basically an agriculture establishment. It is a agriculture establishment which is built to deliver to supply controlled amount of water to growing crops. ठीक है, so irrigation करने के लिए I have already told you that plants, crop need water. And see, water is a limited resource, so we have to efficiently utilize this water resource that we have already on the earth so that we can grow crops, right? So as this water is a limited resources, so few establishment are done, few establishment or few infrastructure is built in order to deliver the resource or water that we already have safely to the field, safely to the growing crops. Clear? So students, basically these projects are establishment like your dams, right, which are built to collect water, and then through dams along with other purposes, like dams are there usually for generating electricity, but these dams are also used for irrigating lands, right? So such project is known as irrigation project. Any agriculture establishment, any establishment that is used to supply water to the growing crop, or that is used to supply water to the farmer's field, that is a irrigation project, right? Now it mainly consists of hydraulic structure that collects water from source, convey and deliver water to the farm field. ठीक है, as I've already told you, any structure that collect water from the source, convey and deliver that water to farm field is a irrigation project. Clear? I hope now irrigation project is clear to you. So now let's understand different types of irrigation projects from where questions have been asked in your examination. But before we understand what are the different types of irrigation project, we have to first understand few important terminologies, right? What are these? Let us understand first. Command area. ठीक है, तो पहली चीज हमें जो पढ़नी है, that is command area. What is a command area? So students, it is a area around dam or project where area get benefit from dam. Okay, any dam, any project, area around that dam or project which is getting benefit of that establishment, which is getting benefit of that project or dam, that is your command area. Now that benefit can be in the form of water supply or electricity supply, right? सो कोई डैम है, डैम के अराउंड जितने भी एरिया को उस डैम का बेनिफिट मिल रहा है, उस प्रोजेक्ट का बेनिफिट मिल रहा है, दैट इज द कमांड एरिया. नेक्स्ट वी हैव इज कल्चरल कमांड एरिया, right? Now when we talk about cultural command area, so this is the area that can be irrigated. Here we are specifically talking about the area where water is supplied through that project, where the irrigation is possible through that project. Clear? So it is the area that can be irrigated from that project for cultivation. That will be your cultural command area. Cultivation की बात हो रही है, ठीक है? तो उस प्रोजेक्ट से कितने एरिया में हम पानी भेज पा रहे हैं फॉर इरिगेशन पर्पस, दैट इज कल्चरल कमांड एरिया. Next we have is gross command area. What is this gross command area? So it is basically the total area that can be economically irrigated from irrigation system without considering the limitation of quantity of available water. अगर हमारे पास लिमिटेशन नहीं है पानी की, जो कि है, बट अगर ऐसा सोचा जाए कि हमारे पास कोई लिमिटेशन नहीं है वाटर की, at that point what area we can irrigate, at that area, at that particular situation, उस situation में हम कितना एरिया को irrigate कर पा रहे हैं, that will be your gross command area. Clear? Gross command area क्या है कि if we do not have limitation of water, at that point the area that can be irrigated through that project is gross command area. Clear? I hope now command area, cultural command area and gross command area is clear. Now after understanding these, let's understand different types of irrigation project. right? So there are three types of irrigation project based on the budget that is allocated for that project and based on the cultural command area of that project. ठीक है, बजट के बेसिस पे एंड कल्चरल कमांड एरिया के बेसिस पे देयर आर थ्री टाइप्स ऑफ इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट. फर्स्ट वी हैव इज मेजर इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट. Major irrigation project have budget of around 50 million rupees and covers cultural command area of more than 10,000 hectare. ठीक है, अगर कोई प्रोजेक्ट है जिसका बजट 50 मिलियन रुपीस है और उससे ज्यादा है एंड कल्चरल कमांड एरिया इज 10,000 मींस 10,000 हेक्टेयर एरिया और 10,000 हेक्टेयर से ज्यादा एरिया को वो इरिगेशन प्रोवाइड कर सकता है, देन दैट प्रोजेक्ट विल बी कॉल्ड एज मेजर इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट. Clear? Then we have medium irrigation project. Medium irrigation project basically have budget of around 2.5 to 50 million rupees and the cultural command area is around 2,000 to 10,000 hectare. ठीक है, अगर कोई irrigation project जिसका बजट 2.5 से 50 मिलियन रुपीस है एंड कल्चरल कमांड एरिया 2,000 से 10,000 हेक्टेयर है, देन दैट इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट विल बी मीडियम इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट. क्लियर? नेक्स्ट वी हैव इज माइनर इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट. माइनर इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट के लिए बजट कम होगा, दैट इज लेस देन 2.5 मिलियन रुपीस एंड कल्चरल कमांड एरिया विल बी 2,000 और लेस देन 2,000 हेक्टेयर. क्लियर? So students, this is very important because directly question is asked from this table, right? So you have to just remember the medium irrigation project. You have to just remember the range 2.5 to 50 million rupees for medium. If it is more than 50, then that becomes major. If it is more less than 2.5, then that becomes minor. Same with respect to cultural command area, 2,000 से 10,000 हेक्टेयर. More than 10,000 हेक्टेयर होगा तो मेजर इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट है, लेस देन 2,000 हेक्टेयर होगा तो वो माइनर इरिगेशन प्रोजेक्ट है. क्लियर? सो आई होप विद दिस आपने ये टेबल भी अभी याद कर ली होगी. इट्स नॉट समथिंग वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू लर्न. ठीक है, और डायरेक्टली यहाँ से एक क्वेश्चन बन जाएगा. देयर विल बी वन क्वेश्चन और 1 मार्क्स आपका इजिली स्कोर हो जाएगा. क्लियर? चलो, let's now understand few other important terminologies related to this particular topic. Now as we see exam trend is changing. 2024 में काफी कोर एग्रीकल्चर से भी कुछ क्वेश्चंस थे एंड दे रिक्वायर इन डेप्थ अंडरस्टैंडिंग ऑफ थिंग्स, राइट? सो जैसे कि आपका फील्ड वाटर इरिगेशन एफिशिएंसी से क्वेश्चन पूछ लिया गया था. तो सिमिलरली देयर आर फ्यू टर्मिनोलॉजीज इन दिस पर्टिकुलर टॉपिक आल्सो दैट वी विल डिस्कस सो दैट इन एग्जामिनेशन अगर इनसे क्वेश्चन आता है you can answer them, right? चलो, first we have to understand net irrigated area. Net irrigated area क्या है? It is the area irrigated through any source once a year. ठीक है, किसी भी source से any area that is being irrigated once a year, that is the net irrigated area. ठीक है, so for a particular crop. Now area irrigated more than once in the same year is only counted once. Like for say for kharif season or for rabi season, if you irrigate, if you like for example a farmer have 10 hectare land. ठीक है, so for any particular crop like for rice, ठीक है, he has irrigated entire 10 hectare land. ठीक है, might be that he has irrigated this 10 hectare land twice or thrice, but we will not calculate the area that much time. We'll only consider that net irrigated area that he has is 10 hectare only for that particular crop season. ठीक है, so basically यहाँ पे again example is given. If a farmer irrigate 10 hectare of land for one crop season, net irrigated area is 10 hectare. ठीक है, तो बेसिकली जितना भी अमाउंट ऑफ एरिया इज इरिगेटेड बाय फार्मर फॉर अ पर्टिकुलर क्रॉप इन अ ग्रोइंग सीजन, दैट इज अ नेट इरिगेटेड एरिया. ठीक है, इफ दैट एरिया इज इरिगेटेड ट्वाइस और थ्राइस वी विल नॉट कंसिडर इट, बट इन केस ऑफ ग्रॉस इरिगेटेड एरिया वी विल ऐड दैट एरिया. लाइक फॉर एग्जांपल हियर यू अंडरस्टैंड this is sum total of area irrigated under all crops over various season in agriculture year. ठीक है, under GIA area irrigated twice or thrice in the same year is counted as 2 or 3 times. Like if this 10 hectare of land area is irrigated twice or thrice for entire growing season for different crops, then the amount of time, number of times that you have irrigated the land, you will add it. Like for say if this 10 hectare land is irrigated for rice and for wheat as well, entire 10 hectare land. Now the gross will become 20 hectare. ठीक है, देखो नेट इरिगेटेड एरिया क्या है, बेसिकली इट इज द अमाउंट ऑफ एरिया फार्मर हैव. ठीक है, अब उसने वो 10 हेक्टेयर लैंड, उसके पास वो नेट लैंड है, बट अगर उस 10 हेक्टेयर लैंड को उसने 2 बार सो किया, लाइक वंस फॉर राइस वंस फॉर व्हीट एंड 2 times he has given irrigation, gross irrigated area will increase, gross irrigated area will become 20 hectare, but net will be the same, that is 10 hectare. Clear? So this is the difference of net irrigated area and gross irrigated area. Like we calculate net cropped area and gross cropped area, right? So gross cropped area में भी क्या होता है कि multiple time we have sown different crops, so we'll add that area multiple times. But net area will remain same. That is the actual area that farmer have, right? I hope it's clear. Net irrigated area is the amount of land that farmer have and is irrigated once. अगर वो twice or thrice irrigate होगी, we will not calculate it. But in case of gross irrigated area, the number of times we have irrigated the land, we will count it. We will add the amount of land at उतने ही टाइम्स में. ठीक है, लाइक अगर 2 बार इरिगेट हुई है तो 2 बार ऐड करेंगे, 3 बार इरिगेट हुई है तो 3 बार ऐड करेंगे. So that will become your gross irrigated area. Now next we have is irrigation intensity. In what is this? This show how intensively the irrigated land is used. ठीक है, so what is irrigation intensity? Basically it is calculated by dividing gross irrigated area upon net irrigated area into 100. Okay, so this tells us how intensively we have irrigated any land. ठीक है, कितनी intensity से हमने irrigation किया है, that is the irrigation intensity. Now students, another term is irrigation potential created. What is this irrigation potential created? It is the maximum area that can be irrigated using any water infrastructure. ठीक है, if we have developed any water infrastructure, for say we have developed, we have established a tube well. So now this tube well, the amount of area that can be irrigated from this tube well is irrigation potential created, means how much irrigation potential is created by that tube well. So that will be the amount of area, maximum amount of area that can be irrigated through that tube well. Like for say if we have an area of 10 hectare land and this tube well is tube well that we have established is able to irrigate that 10 hectare of land. So that is the irrigation potential created. So it is basically the total capacity of any irrigation project. ठीक है, तो जो ट्यूबवेल है उसकी टोटल कैपेसिटी कितनी है, 10 हेक्टेयर लैंड को इरिगेट करने की है. बट दूसरी चीज क्या आती है कि एक्चुअल में कितना इरिगेट हो रही है, क्योंकि देयर आर सम अदर लॉसेस दैट हैपेंस, राइट. सो एक्चुअल जो यूटिलाइज होता है वो लेस होता है एज कंपेयर टू द क्रिएटेड वन. So irrigation potential utilized will be the actual area that is irrigated using that infrastructure, and it is usually less than your irrigation potential that is created. ठीक है, अगर ये ट्यूबवेल 10 हेक्टेयर लैंड को इरिगेट कर सकने की क्षमता रखता है, बट एक्चुअली में इट विल इरिगेट ओनली 8 हेक्टेयर लैंड बिकॉज देयर विल बी अदर लॉसेस लाइक एंड देयर विल बी अदर फैक्टर्स लाइक वाटर शॉर्टेज हो सकती है, पुअर मेंटेनेंस हो सकती है, एंड ड्यू टू विच द एक्चुअल पोटेंशियल दैट इज यूटिलाइज्ड इज लेस एज कंपेयर टू पोटेंशियल दैट इज क्रिएटेड. Right, now we have one more term that is ultimate irrigation potential. What is this? So students, if we do not if we say that this ultimate irrigation potential is basically maximum possible irrigation capacity that a country or that a region can develop when all the resources are developed fully. ठीक है, जितने भी water resources हैं अगर हम उनको fully develop करते हैं उस point in time पे कितनी maximum irrigation capacity है हमारे पास, that will be your ultimate irrigation potential. ठीक है, so for any region if we say the maximum possible irrigation capacity that can be generated by developing all the water resources, that gives us ultimate irrigation potential. Clear? Now I hope all these terminologies are clear, and let's understand this through an example. So students, here we have been given an example to understand all these terminologies. So irrigation potential created, here it is written 1000 hectare. Irrigation potential utilizes 800 hectare. Irrigation ultimate irrigation potential is 1500 hectare. Net irrigated area is 8 hectare. Gross irrigated area is 1200 hectare for any project. ठीक है, now what do we understand by irrigation potential created? So it is given 1000 hectare. Irrigation potential created 1000 hectare means that particular infrastructures exist to irrigate 1000 हेक्टेयर्स ऑफ लैंड। उस इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर से हम 1000 हेक्टेयर्स ऑफ लैंड को इरिगेट कर सकते हैं, बट इरिगेशन पोटेंशियल यूटिलाइज इज 800 हेक्टेयर। मतलब एक्चुअली में कितना इरिगेट हो रहा है? ओनली 800 हेक्टेयर इज इरिगेटेड, इज बीइंग इरिगेटेड फ्रॉम दैट इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर। ओके, एक्चुअली जबकि वो 1000 हेक्टेयर को इरिगेट कर सकता है, बट in reality only 800 hectare land is being irrigated. Next we have is ultimate irrigation potential, which is given 1500 hectares. So in future when we develop all the resources, so it can irrigate around 1500 hectares of land, right, when all the water resources are fully developed. Now to calculate irrigation intensity, what we do, we divide gross irrigated area to net irrigated area, and here the irrigation intensity of this particular project is 150%. So the same land is used more than once one crop with irrigation, ठीक है। सो यहाँ पे 150% है, 150% है कि जो सेम लैंड है दैट इज यूज्ड मोर देन वंस। ओके, दैट इज इरिगेटेड मोर देन वंस, क्योंकि इरिगेशन इंटेंसिटी 100 से ज्यादा है, ठीक है। देखो, अगर इरिगेशन इंटेंसिटी 100 कब होती है? जब हमारे पास 800 नेट लैंड है और 800 ही ग्रॉस है, ठीक है। तो हमारी जो इरिगेशन इंटेंसिटी कितनी होगी? वो 100% होगी। बट अगर 100% से ज्यादा है तो इसका मतलब है कि हमने उस लैंड को एक से ज्यादा बार इरिगेट किया है। क्लियर? अगर ये 1200 है तो दैट शोज कि हमने यहाँ पे 800 में से कुछ अमाउंट, ठीक है, मींस 800 हमने एक बार इरिगेट किया और 400 हमने नेक्स्ट टाइम इरिगेट किया, तभी हमारे पास जो क्रॉस है वो 1200 आया, 1200 हेक्टेयर, ठीक है। तो ये क्या दिखाता है कि हमने इस पर्टिकुलर लैंड को एक से ज्यादा बार इरिगेट किया है, कुछ अमाउंट ऑफ लैंड, ठीक है। सो आई होप नाउ इट्स क्लियर कि ग्रॉस इरिगेटेड एरिया, नेट इरिगेटेड एरिया क्या है और इरिगेशन इंटेंसिटी क्या है और व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दिस परसेंटेज। क्लियर? Okay, so with that was all for this lecture. Now let's understand and let's practice some questions. So which of the following irrigation project have cultural command area of 2000 to 10,000 hectare? Now this was a question of NABARD 2023 examination and answer will be medium project, right? क्योंकि 2000 से 10,000 हेक्टेयर के बीच बोला गया, तो medium project will be answer. Sorry. Now this question is for you. You have to give me the answer of this question in the comment section. So what is minor irrigation scheme? You have to tell me as per the CCA, cultural command area. So that was all for this video. I hope you have enjoyed. If you are new to our YouTube channel, please join our YouTube channel, and thank you for watching. Thank you so much.